How y'all doing out there? Peace and blessings. This is your man, Nico B. This is a quick episode. I want to do a black effect. Black women today, brothers, are scared. It don't matter, and it don't matter what walk of life that they from your thoughts, or is what you want to call it, to the good woman, all the way in, from the thought to the good woman to the woman in the middle, who's just, trying to, who's trying to find her way and things like that. These black women are scared. And it's sad, but, a lot of these things have been caused to, it's due to white supremacy, and they're scared of the unknown. Like right now, black women are in a state of the unknown as far as their lives. The men, their men, a lot of black women and this has been going on. It didn't just start. This has been going on definitely since the 70s and things like that. Like black women, this has been going on probably since slavery. Like black women, they don't have a healthy reverence for black male leadership. It hadn't been beat into their head and sold to them in propaganda form and in media form, such as the leadership of white men and other races of men. I don't know which ones, they talk about maybe the Asians, I don't know. But they've definitely depicted white men as, being the standard of leadership, things that should be followed. And at the end of the day, you should be following your own thing. Like everybody, black people have to do their own thing and quit worrying about, because you're unique. Like black women can't separate from black men and try to, both of us are at the bottom, when it comes to economics and things like that. But and that's just as a collective. But individually and in the real world, you have a lot of black people thriving and doing pretty good for themselves, actually. But the statistics that reflect that, black people are on the bottom, it makes sense, because now, don't get me wrong, we should have been a lot further than we are now. We should have a lot more than we have now. But, this is a lot of that's due to blacks exploiting each other and selfishness, yes, and wickedness. Not wanting to work together. Niggas getting this, chasing the bag, and then as soon as you get it, you blow it and giving it right back to white people. Which is not, it's nothing wrong with, going to diversifying and spend your money where you want. But I'm just giving you the reasons of why we haven't made the progress that we're supposed to make. A lot of, and this is the truth. Like a lot of black women they played the black man's enemy. They played him for his money. A lot of black dudes got pegged with child support, and their checks is garnished and stuff. That happened for a long time, and that didn't just start now, is what I'm saying. But even then, like I said, black women were scared. Could you imagine the whole time they've been over here? Since we've been over here in slavery times, the white man could do what he wanted with, the black woman that he owned, basically used her as his Negro bed wench, came in, raped her, had bastard kids with her, and tried to get rid of them, and tried to sweep that dirty little secret under the rug. When you had after slavery, niggas you seen Rosewood. I'm just giving you a media example that you can find for yourself. In Rosewood, you seen what happened right after slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas still had to run and hold it down with the gun. They had to defend themselves. Black women were scared then. Black women were scared when during the Jim Crow times of Black Panthers. Only the Black Panther women. Those women were, those were exceptional women who were with the brothers. The majority of them, some of them were infiltrators too. Just like how you got these swirlers and shit trying to infiltrate Black Manosphere the Pan-African people, they try to, the Hoteppers, they try to infiltrate the Hoteps and come in, and it's like, man, you hold on, man, were you just with John Dingle down the street? Were you just with John Hinkleberry? Were you just with him? Were you just with Chad Winkle down the block? No, I mean, in the uptown, I mean, sorry, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't you with him? Like, then why are you coming back here? Like, you know what I'm saying? The brothers, we can't accept you back. Just stay where where you wanted. It's not it's a lot more black women than black men. So they're going to have to swirl. A lot of them, and that's not a problem. It's no hate over here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no hate coming, in my blood when you want to, but I'm talking about, let it be genuine. Quit worshiping, being weak, sisters. Don't be weak. You better, you much better than that. Don't go out here worshiping niggas, just worshiping, men, just because of the color of their skin. Don't just go out here looking for the bag, prostituting yourself, getting yourself in the bad situations because you now are coming on some Terminator stuff, focused on the bag. Like, you looking like women back in the day who used to be on that. They friends and the women around them used to look at them in disgust. They didn't, or they used to look at them and shame, and they just be like, dang, girl, look at, like, they'll clown them. They will be clowning them gold digger sisters. Like, perfect example, I'm gonna use another film for you because I know this is what y'all familiar with. That movie Sprung, I think that was the name of it, Sprung, and that had Joe Torre in it and his friend named Montel, and the dude, and it also had Tashina Arnold. No, it had Gina from I forget her real name. It had Gina from Martin. I know her as Gina. Gina from Martin had her in it, and it had the girl from Friday in it. So I'm like, you ain't got to lie, Craig. And in that movie, the girl who was played that same type of hood rat in Friday, she was in Sprung, and she had like the predator vision when it came to looking at niggas. She'll look at a nigga, she'll assess him, and they will switch the scene to like how the predator changes vision. It goes zzz, and she'll zoom in on a nigga watch. It go beep 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 beep. She zoom in on that mug, be like, $59.99. She zoom in on a nigga hat. Zzz, you know what I'm saying? Look at that mug, like, oh, $30. She zoom in on, you know what I'm saying? All that, zoom in on nigga shoe, like, and then she'll be like $500. Then she zoom in on a nigga belt and say, and she'll be like, bing bing bing, and it's like, or it's fake or something like that. Like, this is a material thinking woman. But at the end of the day, that same, these women don't end up getting what they want. They don't. Like, they too busy chasing the wrong things. Don't let that be you, sister. Don't prostitute yourself and end up, in these bad situations and the Lord take his hand off of you, and now you just be left just, naked in your nakedness. That's what the Bible say, your lovers and things like that will leave you in your nakedness. And you just gonna be left, and ain't gonna be no help for you. Because once dudes get these type of men you deal with, get what they want, they don't give a damn. These not righteous men you dealing with. You understand? But yeah, man, it's real in the field. And like I said, for the sisters, we just gotta. The brothers is trying to school you, and just keep you from these type of things. So that brings me back to like I said, with these too much gold digging, that brings me. That's not gonna help you. Like I said, sisters, you're stronger than that. Trying to chasing after men, your oppressors and things. You don't have men who culture you're not a part of. You trying to chase after them men who you don't understand, don't know. You men who have basically took everything as a collective group, and they've sold you propaganda to the whole world, to your ancestors, and they've never gave they've never given you your just due. Why? Like, you have zero pride about yourself to do that, to be out here chasing those men, and the Lord, reflects that. Like, he gives you what you want. Like, you know, when you chasing, when you going to get a certain thing, like race, I did a video, like racist white men and black women have certain things in common. Those divestors, they have a lot in common. You know, they hate black men. So those women getting with racist white men, but you know what, in turn, they don't like you either. They not too fond of you, but they'll sleep with you. You know, the little head will do a lot. You know, have a man or like a nigga will rape a woman. Like I'm talking about literally, like this dude's in jail right now who literally like raped, strong arm, smacked up, grabbed, smashed head into the, you know, bonk, you know, not to be too graphic, literally like did that to women. You think they cared about them? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's why the brothers be telling women, like, just because dudes is in your DMs want to sleep with you with hard penises and stuff, don't let that, you know, gas you up. But don't let that, don't, man, you need to stay away from those type of men. Like, don't let that be your pool of men that you choose from. Don't choose from that pool of men. Like, I mean, come on. Like, you know, and it's a lot of dudes out here will tell you they not shit. Women, oh, y'all shit. What is that, a draw to you now? That's crazy. Women back in the day would have ran from them dudes like a red flag. Nowadays, don't nobody want nothing serious, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But black women are, and that's what's happening. Black women are scared. They just really want to, they really just going off of trusting themselves. Like, they don't want to put their trust in no man, really. I mean, especially the black man. So you go to the 70s. The 70s, black women divorcing, you know, 60s, all through the 60s up, they divorcing black men. They basically was aligning themselves against, you know, to do their own thing. And it's not all black women, but it was a good collective of them. And black men start, you know, acting accordingly. But still, man, it is up to, you know, the men to change this narrative and standard. Like, yeah, I can't answer for what niggas did and men did back, you know, 40 years ago, back when I wasn't born, you know, time, because it didn't, you know, it started a long time before us. Can't answer for what happened in slavery, you know, back then. I don't know about all that. I can't answer for that. You know, all I could do is move forward with the knowledge and wisdom and the opportunity that they gave us. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't even be here. If it wasn't for their strategizing and to after they had been captured and outmanned and outgunned, we wouldn't even be alive today if it wasn't for them. You understand? So you definitely got to salute your ancestors and things like that, and have respect for your elders and things like that. That's as black women. Like, I see a lot of black women moving around. They don't have no respect for nothing. Like, that's how niggas used to be. Like, and niggas grew up and realized that wasn't the move. You need to do the same. Okay? All these, you know, it's going to be STD rampant out here. You know, and black women going to be scared then. You ain't going to have nobody to protect you. The covering is going to be, like, black women don't, when you have this group of women, that's why women who over there following these divestment channels and these black male hater channels, y'all stupid. Cause these women not helping y'all, they hurting y'all. Cause when if the like too many of a capacity of black men get wind of that, you know, it's gonna be something that y'all ain't never seen, and y'all gonna be left without a covering and protection. No one else is gonna protect you. You think the Hispanic man, he's too busy, he has to protect his woman. The white man ain't worried about y'all like that. You understand? He's still with Becky, who y'all hate on. You know, these divestors hate and worship. They want to be. So it's like, you need to just worry about, be yourself and get with and quit trying to pull away from your men, because what you're doing, like, and this has been happening. I just gave you the timeline. This isn't new. Y'all been doing this. You know, we've seen it in our parents. We've seen it in, you know, down in life, period. Like, we've seen it in all walks of the community. We've seen similar. We have similar stories. We all have similar pains and similar stories. Like I just told you, these divorces, women is initiating these divorces today, 80%. Men don't want to deal with that. Black women, or you need to have, your culture is unique just like everyone else's. You need to have a mindset of building with a righteous man. You need to have that mind, not trying to thought, and get everything, give it all you got. Not trying to bust it looser. No. Your exclusivity. Like if you get you a righteous man, you and him can build. You won't have to keep dibbling and dabbling, trying to, woe is none of that. You looking at nonsense. You not even vetting these men. You don't vet men, period. And this is why, I gotta give it to these, the true divestors that's how they got one up on y'all. Cause it's like they vetting men, period. Now at the end of the day, it's not giving but they only, now don't get me wrong, they don't date black men. So I can't give them, I can't say that, they have, that I'm with them or that I think that they have any sense, because again, if you're not, most people, in their culture date their own. Now, these divestors, even the ones who vetting those, at least they vet the white men they get with. That's all I can say, Now, for whatever men you choose to deal with, your preference, vet them. Like, make sure they good men. At least. If you're not going to do that now, if you're going to be one of these busted and disgusted women out here, just like I said, chasing any man who will have them, then you're not going to be able, you'll take anything you get. And then for you gold diggers, like, man, you see these women, them gold digger challenges be real. Some of them be fake, but some of them is real. Like, these women out here, you just a jump. Because as soon as you see a nigga who flashes some money, that's what you were looking for. So all he got to do is flash you some money, act like he got some, you'll jump and sleep with him, give him everything you got, and then the nigga discard you. That's how that works. Because that's a turn, like once people, like that's a turn off. Like, and then some of you women, like you say, you won't even talk to the nigga, you won't even look in his direction if he didn't have, if you want an 8-figure nigga by the name of Jigga. But anyway, man, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But I want to say, like, black women, they're scared. And that's because, a lot of lack of things that, have came from the men. Some things, a lot of things they don't understand that they've caused. But the fact of the matter is their protection is being removed. The more and more, as more black men be like, look, I'm not dealing with that. For whatever reason, due to these swirlers videos, due to these divestment videos, these black women hater videos, the more and more the followers pick that up, and who just don't want any accountability, the black women who don't want any accountability and want to just revel in bitterness and wallow in their bitterness over there. I just love her, just rallied and loved her. Or somebody say something bad about a black man, like, yeah, because that was my baby daddy. Yeah, because I knew a nigga like that. Y'all gotta, you need Jesus Christ. Get Jesus in your life, man, so you can move forward, forgive and move forward. You will be amazed how, good you feel after that. The Lord ain't intent for you to be mad at your own. And because that, like, look, we didn't cause all this stuff. I'm talking about the black man that's alive. I didn't cause, all this stuff that happened to you. So come on, man, let's be real. But with that being said, we understand, the righteous brothers understand the sisters are scared, that black women are scared because, again, due to a lot of factors, man. And this white supremacy is the cause of it. Slavery and all those things is the cause why you don't, and the withholding of the resources, from your men and things like that. And the propaganda is the reason why, and is a direct cause of these things. A beget C to D. But the brothers understand, and the brothers are, are doing things to put things in place to definitely protect the communities they're in there and their women. Like, look, the women in my family don't have a problem. You understand? I don't care, my niece, I don't care who it is, all the way down to my second cousin. I don't give a damn. You understand? So that's how that should be. And it resonates. Like my neighbors, if I'm gonna look out for my neighbors, my female neighbor across the street. Hey, if it's something going down, I'm gonna definitely be there. That's how we should be. So with the brothers, the righteous brothers are, aware, and we ain't, niggas ain't left. We still here, at the end of the day. I know for some of the young brothers, they ain't trying to hear that. Like the young brothers is like, look, man, chill, bro. Like, I know it's pretty bad out here because, grandmothers is 30. 1 gram of that butter is 30, but just chill, bro. It's not their fault totally. So with that being said, it's your man, Nico B. You know what it is. I'm gone.